The content you're about to enjoy comes from the archives of The Best You. We're devoted to the very best in personal development. With a magazine and resources dedicated to inspiring and changing people's lives. At The Best You, we work with the world's leading writers and trainers on the evolution of the self, and people whose journeys have been affected by their work and words. For more information, go to www.thebestyou.co.
Hi, my name is Sajady. How many people are new? Okay, quite a few of you. Awesome. So, this talk is about fear of success and how it holds you back. So, for those individuals who don't know me, and we'll talk about the fear of success, I see it from a very different perspective. I've had 2 near-death experiences, which have allowed me to see things from a different level. Like Einstein put it, you can't really resolve issues or problems from the same level that you're at. Does that make sense to you? So the 2 near-death experiences, the first one was a warehouse accident where I had my jaws crushed. I'm not going to get into the details on that because we've only got 20 minutes, but you can look at it on the website, sajady.com. The first one really allowed me to understand who we truly are, because most of us think, I'm a failure, or I'm a doctor, I'm a teacher, I'm not good at this and I'm good at that, right? That's your identity of who you think you are. But in reality, that's only 1% of you, okay? The first near-death allowed me to see the 99% of who we are. So that's a massive difference. You're operating from a 1% value, okay? Or 1% power. Now, if your phone, your smartphone was on 1%, how much battery do you have? What could you do with that 1%? Very minimal. But what could you do with the 99%? You're connected, right? That's where you get the power. That's where you get the knowledge, the intuition to rise above the situations or the problems that you have. So we're talking about fear of success. Oh, the second near-death experience, it was a drowning accident. I was underwater for about 8 minutes. Really allowed me to understand, say, the mechanics or a handbook, right, on how we exist here in space-time. So what I talk about, it's not anything woo-woo or spiritual or anything like that. It's just straight out, say, spiritual physics. Right? The second near-death allowed me to understand the mechanics, not only on my life, but on other individuals' lives, on how to transform their life the fastest way possible. Okay? In essence, what I do is bring you the purest concentrated version of who you are. That sounds pretty cool, doesn't it? Right? Well, what if you could operate from that purest essence of yourself? And we've all felt that within ourselves, right? That like real internal being, right? If I could only, but then what stops us, right? And we've all tried NLP, hypnosis, meditation, prayer, and everything else that we've tried. But then why are we into the same boat? Say that you become really, really successful. Right? You were poor, you're successful, but even with successful people, it's like, yes, they've had some physical abundance, but then why do the addictions, the abuse patterns, the illnesses, and why do all those things that are out there interfering with us? But anyway, does that make sense to you? You can achieve success, and most individuals, and that's why I bring success up, most individuals will go, if X happened to me, a new relationship, more money, or whatever, a surgery, then I'll be good. But how many times have you said that in your life? Okay? And it's not that you're dumb. It's not that, you're doing something wrong. I'm not saying that NLP or any other motivational technique or prayer or religion is bad for you. I'm just saying that there are underlying frequencies or patterns in you that cause you to have the life that you do that you can't get to, right? So what I do, in a sense, again, is just eradicate all the underlying patterns that you've accumulated from your generation. Just like your eye color, your skin color, your hair color, and so on that you've adopted from your parents. Well, the way you look at money, the way you look at relationships, all those things you've inherited as well. Okay? We didn't get an opportunity to, say, delete those patterns from us, and that's what I do. So some people, this talk is about fear of success. Some people go, well, and I was looking this up, to conquer the fear of success, They go, well, you have to be more confident. You have to own the insecurities about fear, and then you embrace it, and then, you'll go forward. It doesn't really work that way because the underlying patterns that exist in you dominate who you are. Does that make sense to you guys? Okay? So instead of talking about it, let's just get you into a deep state of meditation. Right? And it's very different than your normal meditation. I'll call it a meta-healing. So rather than me talking about it, this isn't about theory. This is actually getting you into that space where you, become fearless and go into success. And I'll explain the details on, say, why individuals have the fear of success. And it's very, very different than what you think. All right? So if you guys want to stand up, especially if you're new, if you want me to work on you, and I'm not asking everybody to come up because we don't have enough room, but some of the new people just stand here, okay? Not all of you, but as people are coming in, just notice, and I know it's very, for some of you, it might be going, well, how can I meditate in this space? It's very, very easy. I think that's about good enough, guys, because then it gets too crowded and I can't walk around. It's very, very easy because what I do goes beyond NLP, hypnosis, meditation, anything like that. Right? And I'll show you in a very simple second. Those people around as well. Let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. Notice what you notice. Notice the surroundings. Notice where that noise is coming from. Okay.
For complimentary resources from my book, my complimentary e-course, The Power of the Question, or recommended reads, go to www.thequestion.com/resources. For more information on my coaching or mentoring, go to www.bernardo-moya.com.
And as you note your breath, notice your ears compared to the sounds around you. Now there's sounds that are loud over to my left, your right. The sounds get, say, less over on the other side. There's my voice. Notice your neck compared to the sounds around you. Notice the lighting, even if your eyes are closed. Lighting from the windows overhead, mechanical lighting, right? Notice those details. There's 3 other senses that you can pay attention to. It's all about coordinates. It's all about bringing you here, reference to your environment. As we take a deep breath in again, connecting to the group, the mastermind group, as Earl Nightingale put it. And again, I'm not pushing you or anything like that. I'm just going to go around, lightly touch you. Connecting to the mastermind group because we all want a better version of ourselves. Right? It allows us to connect to the strength in numbers that we have. Wonderful breath in again, asking ourselves, how can I become my purest potential? Now, as you take a breath in, as you note your spine, although a lot of things are happening to you, why are you in, say, that bubble or that deeper space within yourself? It's your present. This meditation or meta-healing, is it about fear of success? Okay, so we'll go down to why you might have fear of success or think that you're not good enough. Again, a breath in and pick any problem, including fear of success. Notice where it resides in your body or pretty close to the space around you. Anything that you're doing, is it resolving the problem? Or is it more of a Band-Aid? And again, as people move around, I'm not moving you, it's just you readjusting. As we take a deep breath in again, noticing the sound as we go deeper, as we become more and more present. Are you the one that caused the problem or issues that you have in your life? I got you. Whoa. I'll explain what happens later. Noticing your chest, noticing the sounds around you in reference to your chest, where the sound's coming from compared to your chest, your lower back. If you knew the underlying reason that you have the issues that you have, again, is it something that you've done or is it something in the family lineage? Just a pattern, kind of like hereditary patterns, right? Heart issues, bone structure, the way you look. It's just patterns that we've adopted. What if we could remove, say, that DNA memory or DNA structure? Go deep into your source code. Let's talk about fear of success. Fear of success that you have. Or fear of acknowledgement. Is there a deeper reason why you have that fear or why you're not successful? Noticing your space, noticing you, noticing the environment. What if I could help you go back in time and help you delete or reprogram the underlying patterns? And since we're working in a non-time space, for most of you, you'll feel, say, that shift pretty immediate. Right? So whether you believe me or not, it doesn't matter. It's just something that is. We don't have to understand, say, gravity for it to work on us. You want to relax? As we listen to the sounds around us, as we go deeper within us, you may ask yourself, why are you so in tune with yourself? Although there's a lot of distractions around you. There's a lot of distractions in life. Again, you're not in hypnosis, you're not in meditation, you're not NLP, anything like that. I'll explain all the details later. But for now, let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. And just note the problem. Sorry. There you go. Note where it exists in your body. Hey, can you bring those people here? Those? Yeah. Wonderful breath in. Again, just notice the space around you. Notice that space that, say, held the problem or that frequency. And while we're here, just take a deep breath in, notice your spine. Just to show you that there are deeper programming, deeper frequencies that control your life here today. Not your conscious mind, but your deeper level programming. Okay? Let's adjust some backs. If you've had back problems in the past, just notice your lower back, your mid back, your upper back, your neck,
For more information on collaborating, partnering, sponsoring, supporting, or speaking at any of our events or finding out more about our legacy clubs, go to www.thebestyou.co. If you're interested in finding out more about the amazing content we have, please go to www.thebestyou.online and get your 14-day free trial now.
Some of you that might have walked around with headaches. Probably disappeared. Notice how that feels for you. And as you take a deep breath in again, letting you, say, delete that pattern of fear of success. Notice how you feel. And again, it's actual reprogramming. You'll see your life different. We've only got a few minutes just to demonstrate even more how powerful this is. Strong breath in. Opening your eyes. Welcome back. How are you feeling? Notice the shift. Again, it doesn't take months, weeks, lifetimes to change. Very, very efficient, very, very quick, very, very potent. You guys feeling good? Very different?
Very different.
Yeah. So, you guys can have a seat, and then anybody else new, if they want to come up, and I'll explain why you have the issues that you have. That's fair, right? So, yeah, you can sit down. You want to come up? Yeah. And again, just a couple of you, because I only have a couple of minutes. So with my near-death abilities, I have abilities to scan you and literally see your source code and see what pattern is corrupt. So you have like neck issues, but then you get pushed around. Although you're, say, I don't want to say an abrasive type person, but an abrasive type person. The reason why is you're scrappy, right? You want to stand your space. Otherwise, if you don't, people will say, walk all over you. Does that make sense to you? And then that's why you get so, say, aggressive or assertive. But when you're like that, you're too busy protecting your space. It never works out that way. And you can't concentrate on anything else. That's why wealth eludes you. Does that make sense? You're taking way too much energy trying to protect your space, which you can never protect. And then, well, women, I don't see a lot of women around you, but not a very good relationship there either. So let's help you delete why that pattern is. And it's nothing to do with you, by the way. It's almost like a mother type pattern from what I'm seeing. Your mother feels like your father, so a male pattern, and vice versa. Does that make sense to you? So anyway, let's clear all those out for you. You? Yeah. You're just too damn nice, my friend. You carry the burdens of others. Say somebody goes really, really sick when you were young, like 3 or 4 years old from what I'm seeing. They were sick around you. You loved them so much, or that's what you do as a child, right? You love everybody around you because you see the brilliance of them. And then you absorb other people's patterns. So that you would go, oh, let me help them. Let me love them by embracing their illness. But then that's what you've done, through your whole life. You've had 2 relationships. 2 relationships? Yeah. So he's had 2 relationships. Basically, in physical relationships, what they do is they meet him, very, very nice, very, very kind, but basically they suck the life out of him. He gets so drained, and it's like they don't need him anymore. They can't use him anymore, so they get disconnected. Does that make sense to you, my friend? So, yeah, I just say it like it is. So if you're running those type of patterns, right? And I'm just giving you, say, relationship patterns. But that's the same way with career. You'll get into situations or contracts and stuff where people will use you and they'll just spit you out. And sometimes I see you never got paid for some of the projects that you did, right? Yeah. So again, those are all patterns. that run in you. So those are the underlying deeper patterns on why things are. And again, NLP, hypnosis, motivation techniques, whatever that you do, whatever that's around here, they all work fantastically. But if you don't clear the underlying patterns, and that's what I do through exponential intelligence, the body of, say, knowledge that I tap into. And we all have this, by the way. It's not just me. I'm not special. It's just I've learned to hone my abilities, okay? I can help you do that. You clear the underlying patterns, and then, you use NLP or whatever motivational technique, and it actually really, really works really, really fast. All right, guys? Again, I wish I could talk some more. My booth is A15. Okay, we're doing other talks around in London as well for you as well, so pick up some information on that. All right, guys? Thanks for being here. I think I have another talk, too, so take a look at the handbook. All right, guys? Take care. How you doing, my friend?
Yeah, that was...
Very good?
Yeah, I've got a session with you a bit later.
Oh, wonderful.
So, yeah.
Wonderful.
Thank you. Wow. I'm just shocked.
Very good. Very quick.
Very quick, too. Yeah.
Yes.
Can you tell me why I bent backwards?
Why what?
Can you tell me why I bent backwards?
Why you have back pain?
Why I bent backwards?
Oh, why you went bent backwards? Because when I reprogram you, your body doesn't know how to create itself. Because we're frequencies here. We're not solid objects. So, and besides, you're in your head all the time. And that's why anything physical doesn't feel good to you, including intimate relationships. So, well, you lose yourself in intimate relationship. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, okay.
So that's why if you lose yourself, they don't feel good, although they might feel good initially. So let's help you put you back into your body. Again, the changes for you are so profound on the way you recreate your body. Okay? And I'm not going to get into the science of that, but the way your, say, higher self recreates your body here, it totally gets changed or reprogrammed rapidly, and that's why you fall.
For more information, go to www.thebestyou.co.